Lucy has an ultrasound machine.
Wait, what?
It was on the ambulance that came into town.
So you really think this is gonna tell you anything?
I don't think anything's here by accident.
You really want to beat this place? Sober up.
Is someone upstairs? No. Oh my god. Ah! No.
What's up, people? What's going on? Welcome. It is time. It is Saturday night. We have episode 6. It's called Scar Tissue. And when that episode drops, you guys will be able to watch it along with me. The link is there in the chat for any of you that want to watch along. You just got to go straight to the link, and the back room is already ready. Got 2 people in there already waiting for the episode. I should be joined by Brian from the Spoiler Kings tonight. So just wait for him to pop in. But other than that, how is everybody doing? Thank you all for popping in. Much appreciated. And I can't wait to get into this episode because unless they do it as a cliffhanger type of thing, we are going to find out if Fatima is having a baby or if she's actually turning into something. Now, I did see something on X, and I was like, man, if this is true, then why would you? They posted something to me. It seemed like a spoiler, and I'm like, if they do it again, I'm just gonna unfollow them because I didn't want to see what they put up there, right? So if anybody follows mgmplus on X and you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch what they post over there, right? So, but I also did a video earlier today, and I wanted to get it out before the episode dropped because where can I watch it with you? The link is pinned to the chat, my friend. You should see a pinned chat link there. Just copy and paste the HTTP and you'll be in the room where we're watching it. And like I said, I posted a little video today where I gave who I thought was going to pass away by the end of this season. And for those of you that watched it, you know that my number 1 was Donna. Don't want to see her go, but I think that would be emotional damage for us from fans if she were to pass away, right? I also started thinking about Victor and then Jade too as well, because I know Jade has become a fan favorite. A lot of people are saying they love Jade. Oh, Jade is great. Jade is this and that now. So, but I don't think his story is quite finished yet. So I think he has a lot more to do. So I think he'll be safe for this. Anyways, go watch the video. Tell me what you think. The link above, yes sir, Doug S. The link above. Just click on that link, and you guys will be in the room. And when it drops, I will be playing the episode. And like I said, I hope we get an answer to whether she's having a baby or not, right? And if they make it as a cliffhanger, like at the end, it's about to be revealed, and then boom, episode stops. Yeah, I'm gonna be upset with that one. I actually don't think they will do that. I think they have something big better planned for the cliffhanger for the end of this episode. But you're showing a lot of clips on X about, things that are happening. Maybe it's in this episode. I'm not sure if the spoiler that I've seen is in this episode or it's in the episode after, but I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I was mad that I actually seen it. So, but at the end of the day, you guys know what we're here to do. We are here to get into this episode. And I'm just curious about people's thoughts in the chat. If you're there, do any of you think she is having a baby, or do you think she's actually turning into something? Let me know, right? Post something in the chat. Let me know what you think. If you think she's having a baby, or if you think she's turning into a demon. 3 seasons, and I'm still confused as to what's going on. Yeah, you see, and here's the thing. They're giving us little bits and pieces of answers this season, but we're never going to get the full thing. And even after watching a couple of videos today, I kind of convinced that we're never really going to know exactly what the town is, because for the people that created it, the showrunners, they're more concerned of the emotional trauma that people are going through. So they have it as a character type of show where the mystery is just a part of it. But they did say at the end of it, people will be satisfied. So that's all I'm worried about. I don't really, I said this on Julie's stream the other night, that I'm not really sure if I care whether I get the full explanation of the town, but I do want them to actually give some good answers for certain things, right? Because I'm right there with you. R Rich, sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I'm right there with you because we still don't know a lot of the things that's going on in the town. Like we have no clue, So I hope we get some sort of answers by the end of this season. They'll probably give us answers and then they'll probably give us more questions, right? That's a big thing too. It's like, yeah, they'll give you some answers, but the answer for this leads to a question about this. And I believe that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to get a lot of answers, but they're just going to add to more questions. If you guys seen the trailer for this episode, it looks like Victor and his father are going to find Jasper. That could be the cliffhanger to where they find him, ask him a question. He's not talking. And then right as it's about to close, he turns his head or something. And it's like, oh, he's about to say something. And then the episode ends, right? Who knows? But we have 12 minutes before 22 minutes, sorry, before it starts. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that this episode is going to be good. Now, if you guys watch my streams that I do, I usually have some guy from the UK. His name is the Nerd Man. He has been busy, so he hasn't really been able to join me for the past couple of streams. But I asked him, like, yo, you watch From? Episode was nice, eh? He's like, yeah, you know what? To be real honest with you, I was kind of bored with it. I was like, what? Oh no, 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 no. I don't think I want you to come back on my streams, to be honest, because you're gonna sit here and talk about how boring it is. I'm gonna have to boot you. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's boring, and I think the reason why he thinks it's boring is because he thinks it should be more than the character study that it is, and I get it, right? But I don't know. I love it. I know a lot of people had issues with season two. I didn't have any issues with season two. I liked season two. I get it. The monsters were kind of in the foreshadow. They had the music box stuff. But I also do think that the music box stuff is going to lead up to something more, right? I just don't think that we've seen the end of it. And it has a way of giving us something, then going away from it and then giving us something else more. So I have a feeling that that's what we're going to see. Um, I believe this show will go about 5, maybe 6 seasons. You know what I mean? Hopefully 6, but I don't see it going on longer than that. Good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. Are you ready for the episode tonight? I was telling them earlier, we're going to get to find out, hopefully, if Fatima is having a baby or if she's turning into something. So I'm definitely waiting for that answer. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to tonight. That and the Jasper stuff. I really want to know if we're going to get Jasper tonight. Messed up because we're halfway through, so that means 5 episodes left before this season is over. And it's going to be bittersweet. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot to talk about with the season finale, 100%. But it's just like, man, those 5 weeks are going to come by so quick. And next thing you know, it's going to be the season finale. And yeah, she said, Nikisha, said, I need 7, 8 seasons because I want Miranda season and a season from the creature's point of view. Yeah, I'm right there with you. The more for me, the better. But I can understand how it might drag on and people get upset. I miss the days where we got 20 plus episode shows. I was talking about that the other day with some of my homies. You know, I remember back in the day, you had a whole season, 22 episodes, 20 episodes. The only problem that was with that, and it's because it was on, regular TV, they would take too many breaks. So Christmas, they would take a break, you know what I mean? And then you got to wait a month or two before the rest of the episodes come up. And I don't like that. But I also think that with a streaming service, you wouldn't have to take those breaks. You could just put the episodes on there, right? People are still going to watch them, and people still watch the Christmas stuff and all of that. So, but yeah, I'm right there with you. I miss the days of longer seasons, especially for this show, right? This show is so intriguing that I don't think 10 episodes does it justice, really. But again, if it was 22, would we be complaining that it's dragging on? Possibly. But I definitely know that if it was 22, we would get more character development from a lot of the characters. I'm not saying we're not getting a lot from them, but you get more backstories and kind of like what Lost in. And I'm guessing they probably didn't want to go that route to where it was just, flashback after flashback after flashback. So I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. So. But I'm glad you guys could join up. And like I said, for the newcomers popping in, there is the link in the chat. So if you want to pop in there and see it as soon as the episode drops, I will be playing it. Right. I'm not gonna be waiting like, oh yeah, let's wait a little bit. Nope. As soon as it drops, I will be playing it. I'm even gonna set it up right now for you guys. I would actually play like an episode in the background for the people that's waiting, but then it's gonna be playing and I won't be able to hear, or I won't concentrate on talking to you guys before this episode starts. So, but yeah, I'm definitely excited for some of the things that they show in this in the trailer. There are some leaks online for some of you guys that I'm personally, it depends on what the leak is. You know what I mean? If it's something really like, oh my gosh, like, why did you really show that? Then I'll have an issue with it. But sometimes it's like little things. And I'm like, you know what? That's something I could watch. Said, I love shows, movie that show the same scene but from different characters' perspective. It expands the story, if that makes sense. No, 100%. I remember there was this movie about, I can't remember the name, it's slipping my mind, but it was like a bombing where they were in a square and there was a bomb, and then they showed it from the bomber's perspective, they showed it from the police perspective, they showed it from people in the crowd. So yeah, I definitely think that. Thanks for the link. It's fun watching with others. I agree with you. Especially when it's this type of show, it's just fun to sit there and, you know, have someone to, chat with like I do, with panel members and to you guys in the chat. It's hard for me to come back and forth when I'm watching the show, but I try to come back and make sure I get to all the chats that are going on in there. Because, boy, Vantage Point, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a great movie. Yes, it was a great movie. I really enjoyed that one too. I really enjoyed that one too. Hey, you're on point. I like that. You're on point with your movies. Good job. Good job. Oh man, I'm supposed to have some guests popping in tonight, but maybe they can't make it or whatever. I know he's seen the link and said cool. So, or maybe he's just gonna come in like right before the show starts. Who knows? But yeah, we got 15 minutes before the episode drops. I don't know how much of a story Donna is gonna have in this episode, right? Because you could see the look on her face at the end of the last episode when she seen Dale in the wall, and then you had the episode before that where she broke down to Boyd, right? So they may move away from her for a bit this episode, and get to other bigger stuff. But I'm telling you guys, the foreshadowing to me is really starting to convince me that she may be the one to bite the bullet. You know what I mean? It's really convincing me that she may be the one to hit it. And I think we're gonna get more than one. I don't think it's going to be like a colony house type of massacre, but I do think there's going to be something that happens that's really going to test the people in the town. So you agree with the Donna one too? I know. It's so hard to be like it's Donna. It's so hard to. But if you really think about it, and they said beloved characters is Boyd, Donna, Kenny, Victor, Jade now too, right? Jade has been a beloved character, and I think a lot of the other ones, or the ones I said, have stories that aren't finished yet. Donna's just holding colony house together, so I don't want to see her go. I don't want her to be the one to go. But I also wouldn't mind if they did an Ellis thing where because again they're trying to break Boyd. So if Ellis was the one to bite it, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Dale and Nikki didn't fall into the category of beloved. Yeah, I know they didn't. That's why I said we're still gonna get it. That's why I said we're still gonna get the beloved, right? Dale was not beloved. Nikki wasn't beloved. So there has to be a beloved character. Crunchy Tire said Ellis or Fatima. You see, and in my video I did say Ellis too, and I think Ellis would, you know, get unalived by Fatima, but I'm not sure if it's going to be at the end of this season. It could be. It could be because we're halfway through and now they're going to find out what's going on with her. And, she still hasn't told anybody that she got a craving for blood now. She's got a craving for blood. I think Donna might die and then pop up in season 7 as shockingly still alive, or maybe as a ghost, right? And it's funny because I've been doing a lot of these streams and we've been doing a lot of theories and stuff like that. And nobody has really talked about the fact that, you know, Boyd is seeing Father Katri, Jade is seeing the bartender dude. And are they helping? Are they consciousness? Is that the town manifesting these things for them? That's an interesting answer that I would like to get. That's a interesting question I would like to get an answer to. I said, I want Ellis to have an incredible arc and be a hero by season 5. Ellis would break Boyd for sure. Ghost Donna would be awesome. Sorry, Donna. Yeah, I agree. But again, if this season, and like I said earlier, like this season is mainly about testing Boyd, right? That's what it seems like to me. It seems like the town is really testing Boyd. Fatima's having a demon baby or turning into something. You know, Ellis is trying to help, but I try to go with characters that aren't really saying much, and I don't know if Ellis is like really beloved. I think he's trying to be. Jim too. Like Jim could go, but is Jim really a beloved character? I I don't think so. Said that's a good question. I have no idea. I'm glad that we get more Tom though. They shouldn't have killed him so soon. I like his relationship with Jade. I agree with you 100%. Father Katri seems malevolent. Tom does not. He seems to be helpful. I agree with you, and it's just because Father Katri kind of has been like, oh, you're really going to do this, you're really going to do that. And it kind of seems like those are the questions that are going on in Boyd's head, right? So it's like, is Boyd actually conjuring up Father Katri, or is the town making him conjure up Father Katri? Again, I like Jade's dynamic with everyone. Jade is great. Jade is safe though, right? Jade is not going to die by the end of the season. He just has too much stuff he has to do. You can see where the story is going, that he's going to be figuring out some clues, right? So he ain't going anywhere. Um, Maybe one of the kids, Julie or Ethan. Ethan would be I would guess Beloved. I don't know if Julie is that much, you know. So when I was putting my list together, I was switching people back and forth constantly. You know what I mean? I think I always knew that Donna was going to be the number one, but when it came to like Jim and Sarah and Christy and all of them, I was switching them back and forth. Who do I think would die more, right? Because it seems like if Christy, something happened to Christy, it would affect Kenny and Christy's girl. You know, if something happened to Ellis, it would affect Boyd and Fatima. If something happened to Fatima, it would affect Boyd and his son and Ellis. So it's interesting. It's probably someone who's been there since season one, like at least. I agree. I agree 100%. It definitely would be. Um, because I don't see anybody else being really that important, you know, to where it's like, oh, well, hey, yeah, that hurts because they died. So we also have 8 more minutes before the episode drops. So excellent, 100%, you know. Sitting here and just having conversations with you guys, the time goes by fast, and I'm like, oof. Does it start where the last one left off? That's what I'm asking the question. Yeah, it probably will, right? What are they going to do with Dale, though? Are they going to try and dig him out, or are they just going to leave him in there as a reminder? I think Boyd's kind of petty enough to leave him there. You know what I mean? Because even though I know when Boyd was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry this happened to you," I kind of got the vibe that even though he was sorry, he was kind of like, "You see, motherfuckers, that's my point." You know what I mean? Dale just proved my fucking point. You know, so I feel like he kind of had that in him too. So now they're gonna just have to cover Dale. They can't move him. I would try. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, I don't want to be looking at, or, you know, they're going to cover him with a tarp. I don't know if they have anything to cover him. Plus, if you cover him with something, he's like, it's on the side of the wall. So you're going to have to either, you know, hammer it down so that it hangs over and covers him, or hammer it into the walls. I think that's a lot of work. You know, I think that's a lot of work. I think you just try and dig him out. Rest in peace, Dale. Rest in peace, Pool. That's correct. There's enough Dale exposed to exactly for it to start stinking a bit. 100%. You know, so then what do you do? Do you just cut out the parts that are exposed? But even still, there's way too many openings in that wall. So even if you did, it's still gonna. Yeah, you got to dig them out. You got to dig them out. You got to find a way to dig out Dale. For Dale. I think Dale. I think Dale deserves better than that. You know what I mean? We can't leave Dale in the wall. You can leave him in the wall for a day or two, maybe a week, just to remind people. But after that, you got to dig him out. And what I would also do is I would dig him out and I would leave him there to see if those creatures would actually rip him open and take out his intestines when he's dead, right? Because usually they're always torturing someone that's alive or whatever to catch you when you're alive. But what would they do to a body that's dead, right? That would tell me more about if they're actually using it, if they're using us as a game, or if they're actually using it because they're feeding themselves with it or something like that. Thank goodness it's cold. Yeah. Well, I get you. People ain't gonna be outside that much, but this is Fromville. How long is the winter gonna last? You know what I mean? Because Victor said it's never happened before, so a month, maybe two. I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's a choice that Boyd and them are going to have to decide on what to do. We got 5 minutes left before the episode drops, and I will say it again, guys. If you want to watch the episode, just hop into the chat over there and you guys get to watch it. And my guest has popped in, Brian the Grizzly. What's up, brother?
What's up? I would have been here 15 minutes earlier. I was like, oh man, he's already on. I was sitting there finishing up my show for tomorrow, so everything was good to go.
Well, you do what you got to do, brother. I just like to pop in here and talk to the chat a little bit before the episode goes on and see what's going on. Um, I bet his insides are full of concrete. I think Dale is literally part of the wall now. Remember, the concrete was coming out of his mouth. Ooh, it's possible. I think you still got to try and dig him out the wall. What do you think, Brian? Do you
They have to
leave
chisel him
Dale
out.
in the wall?
They gotta chisel him out. That's the only way or you're gonna walk by him every day, seeing
That's what
him.
I'm saying. You know what I mean? You got to get him out the wall, right? And I said this because I was talking earlier before he came in. I said I would take him off the wall and I would leave his body out there at night to see if the creatures mess with him when he's dead or if it's just they're messing with light, right? Because they open you up, they take your intestines. Would you do it to a dead body, right? If you're eating the organs and stuff like that, then you would take the dead body and do it. But if not, if you that's when you know, okay, these guys are just killing us for the sport of it, or they're doing something else with the organs, right? I would use it for bait.
I mean, it'd be good to study too. I mean, you want to see what the hell's going on. That's why I'm confused about. Like, why hasn't anyone kind of just looked at what they're doing while they're out at night? Pay attention, see what's going on.
Facts. Well, Randall did. Randall was the only one that did, right? And he realized that they were at least doing something different than they usually do. But yeah, I put the link in the private chat for the show. Doug said, I don't think it would be hard to get him out. Will Fatima eat the baby or will the baby eat Fatima? See, that's a good question. And that's why I'm happy because I want to know and we get to know
I know
tonight
she's pregnant.
if she's having a baby. Yes, exactly. Have y'all ever worked with concrete? I helped build my house. Dry concrete is not.
So I own a couple of restaurants, right? And I've had to put sidewalk in. Like once a tea box erupts, water comes out. You have to break up the concrete, right? And then put it all back together. Like once you got it fixed and you got to put it back together. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be honest with you. It's hard. It's not one of those things you use. Oh, I'm just gonna go do this. Take a hammer. No, it's a difficult time.
Absolutely. All right. Episode didn't drop yet. We do got 2 minutes left. So I could tell the story, right? Because you're asking about concrete. I remember one time I was like maybe, I don't know, maybe 14 or so. I was going to see one of my cousins. And when they do the cement and they do, it's like that, you want to put your foot in it and get your footprint up in there. Bro, it must have been like, because it wasn't just the top, it went down. So when I put my foot, my whole leg went down into the cement, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I had to take a bus after that. So I was on the bus. I ain't never did that shit again after that. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So that's what I'm saying. You got to have the right equipment. I don't know if they have all of that in From. No, they don't. But man,
you probably want to chisel him out some way. You just don't want to sit there and watch him. They said they have all those tools in the shed. When Randall went to the thing to get those tools, you got to figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't just have him his body just sitting there.
No, you got to do something. You gotta. She was saying cover him up, but I was like, but how do you cover him up though? You know what I mean? It's like you'd have to actually nail a tarp or something to that. So it would be hard to do. I don't know, man. I'm just like, I would figure out a way to get him out of there. I would definitely figure out a way to get him out.
Just for the town's sake, really. I mean, honestly, that's the biggest thing. The town is going to be, messed up. Lay some bricks.
Hopefully they have bricks to lay, right? That seems a little bit limited, if they can't.
They had a whole house that did fall down.
They did. I mean, they got wood, I guess. I guess you could do something with wood, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like he's not here. We're gonna put a cover over him. No one will think about it twice. It's cold outside.
Facts. Facts. So it is 12 o'clock. Let's see if the episode dropped. The episode did drop. Scar Tissue is there. So if all of you are in the room, and Brian, you're in there,
Yep.
we are about to get it started. Let's do it. Let's go. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, that was tough. That was tough.
Stood you right in the heart.
You know? Everybody that's
That
here
sounds so
watching
stupid.
along with us, thank you. What was that, Brian?
That still sounds stupid. What
I
are
know.
we gonna do when you're out? What?
Yeah, I know. I know. That town meeting, boy. I tell you. But you tried to, though. Like,
Who's going to believe you? I don't understand why everyone says that.
same here. She'd be in a straight jacket. You know what I mean? And not to mention the fact that her kids are missing and her husband.
It's interesting.
Hmm. But isn't that the story of the
Facts.
town? Yeah. Mm-mm. That's why Thomas died. Oh. Hmm. Ooh. Mm. Oh shit. That's a way to stop an argument.
I hate those 2 a.m. talks. Like, why am I
You know
staying
what
up
I mean?
talking to you? Nothing good's
Yeah.
about to happen.
Facts. Facts. I mean, you think they would have had this conversation before, you know what I mean?
But that's what happens. Any conversation you're gonna have with your wife or significant other at 2 o'clock in the morning won't be good.
Yeah,
Just
someone's
won't.
sleeping on the couch.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Someone's sleeping on the couch. Ooh, Jim the Coward.
Mm.
Monster said, "Shut the f up." Facts, facts, facts. I said, "I'm trying to sleep over here. Shut up."
They're like, we're trying to eat over here, and you messing up with my meal.
Facts. Will be.
Dude, those still pictures still really mess me up.
I know. I always say I'm gonna try and analyze them and see, I want to see if they're the same pictures, like if it's been the same pictures from season one to now. And I just haven't done it yet, but it's something definitely I'm gonna do. Yeah. Uh,
Like, no one
you
heard
know,
that. The town heard it.
the monsters heard. Yeah, them kids, man. So this is the part that was actually leaked online. Hmm.
This.
Yes, there is another tree.
Is that the full date?
Yeah. Hmm.
If he only told everybody the first time he went, maybe we could get past this.
Facts. And never go back.
Man,
Exactly.
we saw those Civil War soldiers.
Soldiers, yeah. Mm. Let's do it together.
Protecting your father.
Hmm. I get it. Father doesn't really know everything that's going on in that town, so I get it. I'm thinking Kenny gonna take both of them, you know what I mean?
They fight each other over Kenny.
You know what I'm saying?
He's alone. Everything
Hmm.
about it, he's alone.
Yeah. Okay, so I was hoping we'd see it, maybe a conversation with him and Randall. Find out where Randall's head is at. This is going to be interesting.
He's gonna be screaming.
Facts. Thank you, everybody that's in the chat. If any of you are there, you can watch it in the link on the chat box. It's pinned there. We're in the room. We're watching it. Hey. Oh, shit. Mm. Yes, let's do it. Mhm.
You're in Fromville, bro.
You know, like really. Mm. It ain't going away. Boy.
If you're gonna trust anybody, it gotta be him.
Facts. Hmm. They got to talk, you know. People got to start talking. So yes, let's do this. Oh,
I
there's the tarp. Okay, and she's throwing in bricks. So yeah, you were right. Damn, the ultrasound. It's coming. It's coming, guys. It's her husband.
thank me later.
You know. Yeah. Tarp, tarp and bricks. Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm. So why wasn't it?
Don't try to be a hero.
Oh my lord, it's getting more and more to Donna being the one passing
Donna's gonna
away.
be. That's it. You know it. It's setting up. Donna's the one.
Yes. Yes, it is.
She's the mean aunt that no one likes except everyone loves. That's her.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, they are married in real
Yeah.
life. I'm
Don't
not
go,
letting
Henry. Don't go.
you. I'm not leaving you. Yeah. Facts. We're doing it together.
It's gonna be a bad idea.
Probably.
We're gonna be all heartbroken.
Because it's where they sleep, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is grandchild too, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why the ambulance came into town.
Yep.
Someone said that in the chat there, and they're like, yeah, it makes sense. What do you mean? No, you don't. Yeah, you want to know. You got to see.
She's too scared, but you got to do it anyway.
Exactly. And Boyd's like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
A new way to break him.
Yes.
This grandchild.
Yes. I get it. She's scared, but I'd be like, yo, I'm doing shit that I would never do in real life. I need to find out what the hell this is.
I've been in that situation before, so not like monster, but like you're afraid to get the ultrasound to see what the results are.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
scariest thing in the world.
I'm sure it is. But for me, I'm like in real life, yeah, 100%. And this, but like, I'm eating rotten food. I'd want to know if what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. She did a good job sewing his ass back together. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it doesn't look that bad at all.
You know?
You don't look half eaten.
She said we'll do it tomorrow. I know, right? Ooh.
That sounds like Harvey Dent.
You know?
Two-Face. It sounds, I want to
you
see
know?
it.
You know? He's gonna throw the mirror.
Is this not Batman? This is exactly what happened. And they handed
Yeah.
him the mirror.
Yeah.
Just put a little Neosporin on it.
You know? Telling you, he's gonna be a thorn in Boyd's side going forward. Smoking his weed. That's what you were looking for. Uh,
I don't know how he's dealing. And then everyone's in this house.
you know, moving shit around. Facts. I'm right there with you. You're damn right. She needs to know. Yeah, don't say it. Don't.
I mean, that little puppet that moves,
You know,
is probably the one telling the monsters when to go.
facts.
Oh man, Henry's a goner.
Yeah, I agree, but not yet. I don't think quite yet, but that could happen, and it breaks Victor even more. So, ooh, that's interesting. Wait, you're just taking pictures of everybody? Oh, there it is.
He has 100 of them, huh? Like
I
most of those
guess
Polaroids
so.
had 10. So,
Yeah, I know. Something with that picture, bro.
there's not gonna be anything there, or it's gonna look exactly like the
Chameleon
ghost.
girl?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Come on, girl.
kimono. Hmm. Oh, there's the bottles.
You know how pissed I'll be out if I was the character and I died with my
Facts.
t-shirt on and be in the middle of the snow with t-shirt on.
Facts. Hmm. Mhm. I wonder if this all in Victor's head or if his dad is him in the future. A good question. His sister in the
That's in the
cab.
cabin.
I am yeah.
The puppet is the puppet master. He's the one
Mhm.
pulling all the strings.
Absolutely.
Bartender giving you advice.
Mhm. Uh-oh. God, this kid and his questions, bro.
Mm.
This kid. Oh shit. Oh, he don't hear
He
it.
doesn't hear it?
No.
Why are the lights out?
You know? Not like they have to pay for electricity.
Yeah, funeral now.
You know?
She did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's alone.
Really.
I mean, he's probably the best puzzle figure outer.
Mm-hmm. And Ethan's gonna figure something out. Watch.
Yep.
Or he's gonna tell him a story or something. And it's gonna be like, oh.
I don't care what you said.
You know?
Now he knows a drug addict.
No, if you talk about the cicada stuff.
Mm. Yeah.
For real. Mm. Yeah, I understand. Well, maybe if you weren't such a dick.
You wouldn't be alone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
He's like, what if he leaves the door open and now they have no one left to do any of this stuff?
I don't know if I trust him right now. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, earlier he said he liked being on the bus by himself.
He looks scared though.
Yeah, he does.
Why are they still going deeper?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. You're probably right. What if this is like you just keep repeating the same life soul until you learn something? I don't trust Tilly, Jim, Victor, and I don't trust Tilly either. 100%. I don't
Mm.
trust Tilly. I don't think anybody does.
She is too, I don't know. Everything
But
since she's coming, everything she does is just suspect, but it's too on the nose.
yeah, it's too on the nose. That's the problem. 100. Okay, now you're being a little bitch. Just come down. Uh-oh. Ooh,
What
what
the
is this?
fuck?
This is something new.
Is that control room?
Okay, no. I think Randall has a mission for the monsters now. I agree.
Yeah.
Look. Ooh,
What? The monster's right there next to him too?
I think that's Charlie.
So Charlie's been with him the entire time?
Must. Either that or it's a monster. You
Could be
might be
Monster
right.
Charlie.
Yeah. Shh. Oh shit.
Oh, he's waking up. Yeah, Emmys are going, I guess. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Damn. So you keep coming down here. We're gonna make you stay one of these days. Okay.
Facts.
Good Lord.
Facts. Oh shit. Fly fools for real.
He got out? That don't make any sense. That's gonna be a problem. We gotta make sure he doesn't see it out the window, because if his mother comes to visit him,
Yeah.
Henry might go outside try and talk to her.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Let's go.
There we go, guys. I don't know if I'm ready for this one. I'm her stomach hasn't gotten bigger. That's nothing
You
gonna be
know?
there. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Don't
I don't
hear
see
her.
anything. There's nothing there.
Oh, shit. I knew it. You're not pregnant.
Ugh.
I knew it.
You called it.
I did. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
She's turned into a zombie.
Yes, you're putting the pictures up. I know there's something going to be in the pictures too. I call that shit too. You're going to see, he's going to see something.
But you don't have to do that with a Polaroid. It's instant.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, see?
She looks just like that zombie.
You can
Oh
see.
no.
Yes, yes, yes. You see?
Oh.
Oh, oh. I would show the picture like it's. Is it just me or is there something else?
I wouldn't
Look
trust
at it
her
again.
though.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay. But now he's understanding that maybe that's exactly what's happening. Fatima's turning into that. Oh no, baby. Yes. I just slid back from the screen.
Or the mirror images.
Interesting. Mm. She's seen them before.
Those are the children. Is that her?
I don't know. Those are the visions she had when she was a kid. Yes.
Oh, she's a seer.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. God
Damn it!
it. Oh, you motherfucker.
I can't believe this bullshit.
Oh,
I was
you
looking at the time too. I was like, oh man, it's getting close.
I didn't look at the time. I didn't look at it. I wasn't paying attention to the time and I didn't realize it. And yeah.
Oh
Oh
God, they're setting
man.
us up for something bad.
They are. They are. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's it. That's it. What the? I know. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. These cliffhangers at the end of these episodes are starting to kill me, bro. They are starting to kill me because now we gotta wait till next weekend.
And we're getting mad, but think about all the stuff that happened. They
Yes.
found Jasper. We know
Yes.
that Fatima is not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
They got the argument out that we've been trying to, that only makes sense, they got the argument out.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the rest of the food. We now, we know that she's been there before, or had these dreams before, so she was meant to be there. She's the reason why the entire family's there. It's because of her.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Millie. The promo and photos are telling the whole story. Nothing new here. Yeah, because that's why I said earlier I seen some stuff like the scene where with the Akui kids. I seen that on X. I seen that on X, so that was spoiled. And even the conversation with Jade and Boyd was something they popped online too. So that was spoiled as well. And I'm just like, man, if MG and the ultrasound. Right? I didn't want to say it because they showed a picture of the ultrasound and they said, "What is this?" And they tried to make it seem like there was something in there, but now we know that
there's nothing.
she is not having a baby,
Oh.
which is what I called. I knew it. I was like, I don't think she's pregnant. So that's some good validation. But what are your thoughts on the episode, Brian?
And my question is, what did they do to determine that she is pregnant? Like, did they do anything with the hormones? They did nothing. Then they based it off of nothing.
Facts. That is correct. They just said, "Oh, you're having these symptoms, so you're pregnant, right?" And for me, I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's pregnant. I think she's turning into something." And now we're getting that. But I can see now where it's going because it's gonna cause tension between Boyd and his son because Boyd's gonna wanna do something, maybe lock her up or something like that, right? And she still hasn't told that she's eaten blood as well. So
Mm.
Nikisha said, "Wow, I know, right?" So the cycle reincarnation theory is correct. Tabitha is Miranda, Jade is Christopher, is Ethan Victor, Fatima turning into a creature. You know what? So far, it hasn't been debunked. So yeah, it's seeming that way, right? Because at first, that's what I thought. When I seen Tabitha, I was like, oh, is Tabitha Victor's sister? You know what I mean? Or
Mm.
the mom. So yeah, but they're seeing the same thing. So it could definitely be reincarnation, which would make sense as to why they have been brought to the town, right? Because they were
Mm-hmm.
already there in a past life. And it's possible that those dates are going to explain something.
That they've been there these many dates. That all these people have been coming back. Because the
Yeah.
only one I think that's going to be different is Boyd. I think
Yeah.
that's going to shock everybody because that's why the monsters like want to play with him and they're interested in him because
Hmm.
he's different. And he changes the scenario.
So wasn't it Tilly who started the whole pregnant thing? Um, it's possible. I don't remember, right?
She
I
was
know.
getting sick.
Yeah, yeah, and I know she was no. I don't think she started it, but she was the one that said, "Oh, you're pregnant," and then Fatima was like, "Well, how do you know?" And she was like, "Oh, I know a pregnant person when I see one," but you know what I mean.
So
She's
is that
not.
before she went to Marie or after?
I don't remember. I gotta go back. Episode was crazy. Episode was crazy.
I mean,
Episode.
Randall, dude, he's seeing more and more like he's part of the Team Monster.
I agree. I agree. The monsters didn't attack Victor, they gave him a chance. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. They you see, and that's what I'm saying. There's a design to this, right? It's everything that's happened. The creatures are letting it happen. People are letting it happen because I believe it's supposed to play out a certain way. And
Mm-hmm.
it's playing out that way, right? That's what's happening. So if it does go with the reincarnation stuff, then it's probably like a vicious cycle where the same thing keeps happening over and over again until they're able to actually save the kids, if that's what the goal of it is.
I just feel like somehow Boyd is the one thing that's different.
Me too.
Him focusing and telling people what's going on, being the protector, keeping them from just doing stupid stuff all the time.
Hmm.
Boyd could be the difference.
I agree. Said the monsters never rush people though. No, they
Yeah, they
don't. But
slow walk Jason them.
right, but she did say, if you keep coming down here, you'll never leave again. So
Mm-hmm.
that shows me that they do know that Victor keeps coming down there, right? And they're letting him do it. But it's like, okay, you got what you needed. You come back again, and you're never going to get out of here, This chance the monsters give are choices from the script to not kill these characters. Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. Did the episode come out already? Yes, the episode did come out and we did finish watching it.
Yep.
Just going to discuss a few things before we close it up. I will play it again for those people that want to watch it again. So I will definitely do that again. But Brian, let's get your thoughts.
No, I thought it was an interesting episode. Understanding Henry and Victor, how that's going to be one thing, and how the Matthews family is kind of breaking apart until I feel like they need to understand who's at fault, what actually happened, who's choosing what. Tabitha is making bad choices, and she's going to take the kids and run from Jim. It's the same exact thing that happened with Victor's mom leaving, from Henry. It could be the same issues,
Mm-hmm.
And once again, you see time repeating itself, and you can see it there And hopefully Henry being there tells Jim, stop being a bitch. I'm sorry, just stop being a punk and fight for your family. Don't let them just leave.
I agree.
You know,
Okay, need to
be
sign
there.
off. So no problem, brother. Take care. Go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
Just don't let your family just, don't hold on to them. You don't want to lose that time you have with Ethan. And he's going to tell him, I lost my time with my son. And does that mean Victor, something happens to Victor? Not necessarily like he dies, but something happens to injure him. And that's what gives Henry that time to talk to Jim and say, hey, I lost this time with my son. Don't let it happen to yours.
And there's a reason why, Jim went off. They didn't need him for this episode. This is why I'm saying, like, for me, like, Jim, like, he's expendable. I don't think he's a beloved. Well, I think he's from the start, so they might consider him a beloved character. But at the same time, like, he's been expendable to me for this whole season. Like, if he were to go, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Said I thought Victor was about to get his daddy killed. Yeah, Brian said that too, but I was like, no, it's too soon. It's too soon. I do think Henry might die, but I think maybe after they definitely find out information,
One of them going to die, either Henry or Victor. Well,
yeah,
maybe it's not, because we're all thinking Henry's going to be the one. Maybe it is Victor. Maybe Victor gets what's the doll's name? I don't know. I'm blanking on his name again. The doll.
Jasper.
Jasper gets Jasper to start talking. He hears something he doesn't need supposed to hear. He knows something, and then the monsters come after him. You're no longer needed. Ethan is now going to replace you.
That's what I was saying. I was like in my video, I said Victor is safe until he gets the answers that we need. Once those answers come out, I think Victor is expendable. So I was like, I'm not sure if it'll be this season, but if those answers come out, there's no more need for Victor. So he may die at the end of this season or next season for sure. But I agree with you. Said, sorry to bother you again. What time will you be playing it again? After we get off of here, we're going to have a conversation for, let's say, another like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to play it again. So anybody in there that wants to watch it. Yeah, Jasper. Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, it's still looking like Donna. It's still looking like Donna.
Because she's the one pulling at the heartstring. But what if it's Kenny?
That could be one too. Yes.
Leaving,
Kenny
going
could
to
be one too.
House?
The only reason why I don't think Kenny is because Kenny lost his mom. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then it's like, we're just going to kill Kenny too. But again, if it happens to Boyd, right? If Ellis dies, then they killed his whole family too. So I don't think that's going to happen right yet. So at the end of the day, it's got to be Donna, man. It's got to be. It's got to be. And now that I see what's going on, I think Randall's going to be the one to cause it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
because
yeah.
if we're talking about the reincarnation stuff, then Randall is Charlie. And Charlie was the one that, caused
everyone to
everything.
Die.
Yes, 100%. They won't take Kenny. I hope not, but Christy, nothing would be lost. Yeah, I said Christy too, right? See, so for me, it's
once again, that's the only other thing that Kenny has. Christy.
Yes.
If you don't kill Kenny, you can't kill Christy. Because eventually they're going to be back together. I think Marie eventually is going to die, but no one's going to care, right? Because now it's open for Kenny to be back with Christy. She's now heartbroken. He's the shoulder to cry on. He's the one that's been through the same heartbreak with losing someone they love. They already have the connection. That makes a lot of sense. So she's probably going to anyway.
I'm right there with you. I do think, but I think that, since this town likes to give people hope and then feed on it and then take it away, if it's Boyd, it's Ellis. That's his hope that they take away. If it's Kenny, it's going to be his final, which is Christy, because it's the last person he really has over there. Victor would be his father. You know what I mean? Tabitha and Jim would be probably Julie, because I don't think anything's going to happen to Ethan. I think Ethan is the kid that they want. I think it all, like, Ethan is probably if it's reincarnation, the boy in white.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking with there. Victor will definitely have to die a heroic death. I'm betting it will be saving his dad or Ethan. Yes, or his dad dies saving Victor. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, that was Brian's call on that one. Marry because important because of the mind thing. Um,
Yeah, but
yeah,
there's a connection. And she's denying the connection, and that makes me
yeah.
think because Randall's looking at her like, "Why are you pretending like nothing happened?" And
Mm-hmm.
you could feel a certain type of way about her. And what if he does the same thing that Sarah did? Leaves the door open,
Yeah, yeah.
and somehow Christy saves, or Marie. She like is the one. Christy, she saves Christy, and she sacrifices herself.
Mm-hmm. Because it seems like, it's an act of kindness where, hey, you could stay here with us, but that act of kindness may lead to something. Because I believe now that what happened, I believe Randall is corrupted now. You know what I mean? Maybe the creatures are saying, if you do this, we will make sure that you get out, right? Like Julie was hearing those voices. She was about to kill Ethan, so a lot of people are hearing voices and doing certain things because they think it's going to help them get out of there. And right now, I believe the creatures left him alive because they need him to, start the massacre.
I could see him just saying like, "No, no, no, don't kill me. Let's make a deal."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're
Yeah,
like, "Okay, but this is going to hurt."
absolutely. Sarah was not Julie. What do you mean?
Because Sarah's the one who killed people before, right? Heard the
Yeah,
voices and all that stuff, and
yeah. Sarah was the one that heard the voices. If I said Julie, my bad. But yeah, Sarah was the one that killed all the people, right? So
yep,
Sarah was
and a
hearing the
brother.
voices. But that's the thing, though. Julie is hearing the voices, and I don't know if they have different effects. But Julie is hearing voices. Randall is seeing the cicadas, and we don't know what Mari is seeing because she's denying it, right? She's acting like nothing happened. So. Um, when the toy talk or explain something next episode, Victor gonna die for sure. I was
I
thinking
can
the
see
same
that.
thing. Yeah, you said Julie. Okay, my bad, my bad.
No, but
Sometimes I.
Julie still had with she was still under the same thing that Randall and all and were under. So they are
Hmm.
definitely dealing with some of this stuff still too. So I don't
Absolutely.
know.
Christy would be a tough loss for the town. Yes, they have Marley, but she's no Christy. Need to grow those bangs out though. You see,
Yeah, I
that's what I
know,
was.
man.
That's what I was saying in my video. I was like, for Christy, like she's the only real doctor in the town. You know what I mean? So if anybody gets hurt, they're gonna have to use her. So for that reason, I said she was kind of safe, but at
Hmm.
the same time, like people are gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, so do they
Yeah,
really
but
need the
they're
doctor?
not going to kill multiple of the originals, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
multiple. And if we all think, I still think Ellis could be it. Donna could be it. They're not going to kill Ellis, Donna,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
Kenny
yeah,
and Christy. They're not.
yeah,
It's not going to happen.
yeah. I
Maybe
agree.
one, and then like two other new people kick them out.
Mm-hmm.
That's three
Yeah, yeah.
people that die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I don't think I said maybe one or two, if anything, two, but that's even a stretch, right? Because we already got Ten Chen at the beginning of this
Exactly.
season, so we'll probably get one more beloved death. But I don't. I'm like you. I don't think they're gonna just start killing all the beloved characters. They may do it over time, right? Two
But
may
not
die
right
this
away.
season. Yeah, two
Yeah.
next season will be another two, right? And we don't even know if next season someone's gonna else is gonna come in new. You know what I mean? Because Acosta was new this season, and we may have another vehicle come next season, which is gonna bring in new characters as well, right? So that's definitely if there are so much similarities between Miranda and Tabitha. What is they the same? Well, that's where we get the reincarnation stuff coming in, right? And I believe that could be a possibility too. I think the I think Jade saying the like when he was talking about the void and the wormhole.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was this show doing another troll because that's one of the fan theories that are running around there. So I do think that's another one of the trolls. You know,
And then boys like, wait. I thought you trying to give me something
yeah,
important.
exactly, yeah, exactly. Ellis or Fatima, one will go and their story can live on. It's one of them.
Well,
It
it
could
can't be
be.
Fatima because Fatima is the one in the kimono, right?
Yes, yes. So if it's not, you see, and that's what I said in my video. I said she may die, but not in the traditional sense as to where she dies, but where she fully transform into kimono lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
That could be a possibility. And then I said, if anything, it could be a possibility that she ends up, being the one who to unalive Ellis.
That
Let's
would be
watch
terrible.
it again. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on. Don't worry, brother. I'm getting there. I think we are going to. I don't know, Brian. You good to go or?
Yeah, I mean this is a interesting episode. I knew a lot of stuff was going to happen, so it's not new stuff, but we're starting to see what's going to happen in these last 3 or 4 episodes because we got 7, 8, 9, 10, right? That's all we got.
Mm-hmm.
And 7's of these
Mm-hmm.
fragile lives, so it's going to go down 7, right?
Yep. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like when I'm watching this, I'm sitting there and I'm saying, man, we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this show now. Like it's almost over. Now we have 4 more episodes to go.
what if
Damn, bro.
what if they start like carrying off? Yeah, I remember like Julie is young, she's been alone for all this time. What if they start
Mhm.
pairing off? I'm just saying. Yeah, Randall
So,
Randall might be a dude to go with her. They share the nightmares.
mhm.
Maybe
Well, I know in one of the episodes, one of the trailers, there is a clip for Randall and Julie doing something together. So that is definitely going to be happening. Yeah, which is hey, that's a possibility. Like I said, it's crazy. We'll get to these comments and then we'll let you guys watch it again. We got 27 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. And if any of you actually want to watch it again, I will be replaying it again in the chat. There, it's just there in the link. I really believe Tabitha didn't escape the town. The town was controlling her even before she came to the town and after she left. Listen, I agree with you, but I'm starting to believe that she did get out, but the town actually let her get
let
out
her.
to get Victor's father and then brought her back, you
And it's
know?
perfect for her because it seems like the town was controlling her and it's been a part of her. Now we know since she was a little girl.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Read a theory that Ellis would end up killing Fatima like his dad had to kill his mom. I like that.
Oh,
And it would give him a more of understanding. Like Fatima is about to kill his dad, and he has to kill Fatima to save his dad.
oh,
Yeah, that would be interesting.
that's a crushing. That's an episode 10 thing that we'll need a full year to deal with that.
Facts, 100%. I think Ethan will see a pattern that will help Jade connect the dots. Me too.
Mhm.
That's the only reason why Ethan was ended up being there, because he's going to be the one to think of something that, oh, this is a little kid, something that an adult wouldn't think about, and the kid is going to help him
Or
figure
as
out the
simple as
pattern.
the twos being backwards, or now you see an F. You know how to you draw the F backwards, and you
Yeah,
start realizing there's a mirror point, and then Jade finds a point there that's like a soft spot that helps you get out. Maybe that's where the lighthouse is.
good point. Maybe it's a way to get to the lighthouse
Mm,
without having to go through a faraway tree, right? Or
exactly.
maybe, right? Because maybe it's a certain time of day or a certain time where you can go into the tree and get to the lighthouse, right? So that's a
Or it's a
possibility. I think
triangle, like the tree that in the real world, and those two trees, and right in the middle of it is how you escape.
possibility, which I think will have something to do with that missing motel. Trust me, I have a feeling there's going to be something with that missing motel. Based on the synopsis of episode 8, it sounds like shit goes down in episode 7.
You
Oh,
know what's
wow.
gonna happen. Yeah.
You telling me that now is just having me wishing that I could watch it right now. But I definitely believe shit is going to go down. The kimono lady is the previous Fatima from Last Experiment. I agree with you
Oh, that's
100%.
good. That's good.
Yeah, at 100%. And there's possibility that's why Elgin is seeing her, because he can save her before she gets to that level, right?
And if he does, possibly Fatima saves everybody else.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hey man, I love the theories that we come up with the show. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Definitely Ethan is gonna say something and it will help Jade solve the puzzle. I really don't think the kimono lady was Fatima. I'm not sure what to think about Elgin seeing that in the photo. Listen, I'd have
He's
to
been
go and
having
look.
visions for
Yeah.
a long time, since the beginning, when he knew that
Hmm.
they're going to town. There's some type of connection. He is something his
Yeah,
grandmother said in that first episode, that said like he's always going to be having these visions. He's
I
that guy.
agree. I agree with you 100%. That's another one, right? Because when he first came into the town, he was like, no, 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 we're not supposed to be here. Don't stop, don't stop. So he already knew that he was having some kind of visions for that town. Um, he said, why would the town help her? So here's the thing. I think that there are some bad creatures in the town, but I also think that there are some good ones. And I talked about this earlier before, and I'm going to get Brian's opinion on it too, because I think it's a lot of things that people like, all the theories and all, no one's really talked about it. But Boyd sees Father Kotri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jade sees Tom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are these seeing's a part of their imagination? Is it the town playing tricks on them, or are they really there to help them? That's the question, right?
I don't think they're really there, but I do believe that this town is a place that focuses energy, that allows ghosts to cross over the barrier. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not physically there, but maybe
Hmm.
they are there talking to them as like a ghost would.
Hmm.
Just because this is what the town does. That's why we have these zombies. We have all this stuff, and all these people seeing these things, because they're able to cross over this barrier in this one town.
I agree. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. I think like because I don't think it's a part of their imagination. I think it may be the town manifesting their thoughts, the different sides of their thoughts in someone who was close to them, right? Because Boyd's always saying how Father Kachi was his friend. So I think the town may be manifesting those questions. I'm just not sure if it's there to help or not. That's the question. But it
And
seems,
the
yeah,
town, I think the town literally allowed her to go because she's doing their bidding. What the town wanted. The town
mhm.
wanted her to bring back this ambulance. The town wanted Victor's father there. So she did exactly what the town wanted, and she brought him in.
Absolutely. Oh, you play it in commission? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Don't worry, I'm gonna be playing it again. Don't worry, it's coming up, brother. I'm sorry. I just thought we had some good conversation right now. Agreed. Or the question is, why did Henry need Tabitha to reach Fromville? You see, I don't think it was Henry that needed to reach Tabitha, right? Because I always think there's a design plan. And I think the boy in white, whatever that is, whatever part of the town that is, that's the part of the town that's trying to help. So I
Mm.
believe that's the part of the town that is allowing Tabitha to get out. It's allowing Victor's father to come back, right? It's allowing Jade to get the bottles and all that stuff to put everything together, right? Because I honestly believe that there may be a time limit to where they have to put all of this stuff together and get it to stop before Randall ends up becoming the next Charlie and pretty much wiping everybody out in town. And if that were to happen, I think Ethan would be the last one stuck in the town like Victor was.
That makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Said, you know that word the kids say? There's a guy that found similar word in Greek old language that means kids that can change their body and identity. Actually, I did see a video on that too. I don't think it's the same one you're talking about, but I'm gonna send it to Brian after we get off of here so he could check it out, right? But they definitely did. He definitely did break down the word akui,
Cool.
and and explained a few things on that. So I'm not exactly sure, but I'll send that one to you for sure.
What if
The
they say
town
if
was
Jasper? What if Jasper tells them, "Hey, this is what happened. This is how the town had a good plan. They were going to succeed, and that's why the town, everyone had to die. So we had to do it because they're going to succeed. They had the plan, and he's gonna tell them what the plan was. And now, but if you don't get it done by this time, everybody dies.
possibly 100%. But it would make sense to why Charlie was so upset, right?
Mhm.
Either that or Jasper was the one that set Charlie in motion to help everybody die. So I believe they're gonna get some information from Jasper. I just don't know if it's gonna be the information that they're gonna want to hear. You know what I mean? This was someone's thought I wrote the other day. It's a lot to read, so don't worry about reading it now, but maybe after you're done streaming. I'll get
Okay.
into it before I go. There's something Taran Matthew pointed out in season 2, episode 4. Kenny says that the place was using Sarah like a pawn. Then, in a few scenes later, dead Khatri is holding a pawn when talking to Boyd. Ooh.
Mm.
I tell you, there's a lot of that stuff. Even last week, where he said we have concrete proof, and then Dale ended up in concrete. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that. That's why you have to really watch this show and analyze a lot of the scenes and listen to what they say, because I believe there's hints to a lot of it. Right? Just go back and watch the first episode and listen to the opening song. Right? Because when I did that, I was listening to the opening song and I was like, this is interesting, right? It pretty much explains the town. Not the town, but like, the people in the town, they're stuck and they can't get out. It was very interesting. Because of this, it seems Katri and Tom are bad entities. They could be. We know Jasper exists, at least since Henry saw the puppet too, 100%. It's my thought, okay? No, Sarah,
In
this
this episode.
episode, I'm sad. Yeah, I know. But the message is too big to put in this chat. I got you. I got you. Well, listen, what you do is send it to me on the chats, like, when the stream is over in the chat comment section, send it to me. It's definitely something I want to read.
Yeah.
I think the toy only speaks in the tunnel, only where they found it, because the first time it spoke was down in the tunnel. That's a
But
good
but
question.
did
Yeah.
it? Because he wasn't in the tunnel when they turned and looked at him. The
And
first time he
screamed.
saw
Yeah.
him, they were
Yeah.
in what's called his room.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right. You're right. The mannequin with needles on their head screams simulations. I got you. Well,
it
it's
does.
definitely going to be interesting to see. We got some good information on that. Guys, make sure to check out our full review, which will be on Tuesday night, 8:30, maybe at 8, because we seem
Why
to
you go earlier?
because we seem to be like, okay, we'll start 30 minutes earlier, and then we went 30 minutes
It's
later.
longer. It's no matter what we do. So I think we might just have to go 8 Eastern.
Yeah, we're gonna start it at 8 Eastern and just go, because I know Brian has a show, and I'm really trying to make sure Brian gets to his show on time. But I look at the time and I'm like, oh man, we didn't even get halfway
And
through.
it's
So
funny because I'm like, I guess I have the show I have to go to, but I want to continue to talk.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's what this show does. So we're definitely going to be there. Tabitha being a kid in Fromville was something I didn't expect. I think it shows she's not reincarnated like some people believe. Well, she wasn't
It was a
there as a
dream.
kid. She was dreaming about it, right? And she never understood the dream she was having, which goes back to Boyd's wife, because in one episode, Boyd's wife, her son asked, "Hey, mom, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just remembering a dream I had." So Boyd's wife was having dreams about the town too before she got there. I'm scared to be driving, then I see a tree in the road.
Oh
Fact.
no! Oh no! I'm not going anywhere near any rules, roads. If I see a tree, I'm not, boy, I'm running right through it. What are you
Facts.
doing, Dad? We
Facts.
ain't going.
No, facts. We're going through the tree. That's what we're doing. No one's tried that yet. We're going through the tree. Yeah, no, she said she dreamed it exactly like Abby did. So, guys, like I said, make sure to check us out on Tuesday night. Me and Brian will be there to discuss this episode. Julie, she will probably be on with us as well, and maybe the Nerd Man as well. So we'll definitely be doing that. I know there are a few people in the. He said chainsaw it,
In the
saw in the
tree.
tree. Yeah, facts, 100%. I know there are a few people that want to watch the episode again. There's still 6 people in there, so I will be playing it again. Thank you all for coming in, much appreciated. And check out Brian's channel. His channel is in the description box there as well. Tell them what you do over there, Brian.
And I'm part of the Spoiler Kings. We do a lot of movie reviews. We do TV show reviews like we do in this one. We're going to do Agatha. We've been doing the Penguin episodes. We talk about trailers. Anything else you guys can think of? Anyone comments? We'll check it out and we'll talk about it. So we have a lot of things planned for next couple of weeks. And we're probably actually going to be doing another giveaway by the end of this month. So, or end of November. So
Nice. So make sure you check that out. Yeah, I'm talking about the opening song. Listen to the words of the opening song. Well, the song when the jukebox comes on, right?
yes, okay, exactly.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
diner.
yeah. In the diner, when the jukebox comes on, listen to that song. You should check out Teacup. Yeah, send me a link. I'll definitely check out Teacup. Is it a channel? Because I've been checking out a lot of people's videos. Like some of the people, I'm just going on the From pop up. So I've been watching a lot of people's channels. I may not know like off the bat who Teacup is, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some videos over there. Victor is a monster episode based on what 50
Oh yeah, it's a
monsters
new show.
and
The Teacup is a new show that comes, a new series.
oh, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. I got you. I'm gonna check out Teacup. I'll check it out too as well. Maybe that'll be a show we could talk about as well. Absolutely. It's a new
I'll,
TV show that came out.
I'll,
I
I'll
got
watch
you.
that because I'm watching The Old Man. I'll watch that next too. So why not?
Teacup is a fire show. Thank you. Thank you. Teacup is fire. Teacup is great so far. What streaming service is it on?
Is it MGM? Let's see. Find out
It's on
Teacup.
NGN too. Teacup is show very good. Plus, Victor has to be invited into homes and even the dinner. It's very similar, like from. Oh, really?
Peacock.
Okay, it's on
Peacock.
Peacock. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, it's similar to From. Okay, so thank you guys. You gave me something else to check out
Oh man, look at
over the
this. This
weekend.
looks good. All right. Okay. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, looks that good. All right, I'm gonna be watching that. Thanks, was fun with you guys. Hey, I appreciate all you guys that came in here and watch it with us, right? Because I know sometimes I get comments where people come on the stream and they're like, "Oh, we can't see it. I can't see it. I'm gonna leave." You know what I mean? I'm like, because I can't show it on YouTube. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the link in there if you want to watch it with us. And I got some good people in here that understand that, but every now and then it's that
People get
one little
upset.
fucker that comes in and it's like, whatever. It's a big mystery. Teacup equal peacock, no problem. Not as good as From, promise you, but what is? Okay, I got you. Sorry for the caps. I'm at work. Oh, don't worry. Don't
No,
worry about that.
come on. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched it on my PS5 in 4K, but was fun with you. Appreciate it. Um, people stuck, they can't cross line. I can't see anything more. Oh yeah. No, it's
Okay.
coming. Don't worry. Yeah, it's coming. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. We will see you on the next one. And for those of you that want to watch it, I will be playing it now. I'm going to hit you with the trailer for the episode at the end. Brian told the people where they could find them. You know where to find me. And we will be back on Tuesday. Peace.
Good Tuesday.